guys, it's Devin, and today we're going to be looking at a deck called Darkrai Giratina. Um, it was most commonly played, and it was first kind of played with Garbodor back in the Origins Game Fair. That's kind of when it first became popular. But I'm doing a variant today without Garbodor. Kind of seeing as how like many uh, Eveltal Garbodor decks are around and things, and you don't necessarily need the Garbodor. And also seeing how many Mega decks are around, so potentially having Giratina's ability be useful and you not having dead cards in your deck. Um, so, Darkrai EX, very good card. That 20 base damage, and then 20 more for each darkness to all of your Pokemon. So very nice. And then the second attack we won't be using, although I've seen people use it, and it's very interesting. And then we've got Giratina, who does 100 and makes it so your opponent can't play any tools, special energy, or stadium cards the next turn, which is really nice. That does get shut off by Pokemon Ranger, but that's usually only a one of in a lot of people's decks. So, and then we've got our two Shaman. So we only have 8 Pokemon in this deck. So we're going to see how that works out. I'm interested to see. Okay, and then we've got 4 Acrobike, because we want to get through this deck kind of quickly. An Escape Rope, 4 Max Elixir, Super Rod, Trainer's Mail, Ultra Ball versus Seeker, standard stuff, 2 Lysander, 2 N, 3 Sycamore, 1 Parallel City, because we can lock things like Rayquaza into Parallel City with Giratina, which is really nice. That definitely gives us the upper hand. So, and I almost forgot to go over the energy. It's just 4 Double Dragon and 11 Darkness. So pretty standard for like Max Elixir decks. So let's go into versus, and let's make sure we pick the right deck, because I was having troubles with that earlier. I kept picking the wrong deck for some reason. It's probably because, I don't know, maybe I'm tired or something. Anyways, so we got our first opponent. We got Darkness and Psychic type. So, I'm going to have to think about what this is. I'm not certain. Well, I guess we'll see. I would like to go second, actually. So, we get a Giratina start, which is nice. And the opponent has some nice Eveltal sleeves. And we do get a pretty nice hand. We get double dragon to attach to that Giratina right there. And, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we're seeing a Phantump with Ascension, and we're also seeing a Shauna and some Eveltals. So this is interesting. I've never seen like these two cards go together, but I guess this should be interesting. So I think we're gonna attach to this Giratina, and then we're gonna Acrobike here. Definitely take the Max Elixir, because we can definitely Ultra Ball away this Darkness Energy and this Acrobike for a Darkrai. You knew just what I wanted, deck. So we'll play the Darkrai, and we'll Max Elixir. We hit the Max Elixir, very nice. And we'll Trainer's Mail. Grab. We don't need any of that currently. So we'll just Shaman for 6 here. So that's really cool. We're going to get some heavy acceleration going on and stuff. Let's keep this not Escape Rope. Let's keep this Float Stone for now. I do want to bench this Darkrai, and I do want to Ultra Ball away. Probably. It doesn't look like he's going to be playing like Special Energy, so I'm just gonna like discard this Giratina. There's 3 of them anyways, and I'm discarding this Ultra Ball too for second Shaman. And we'll attach this Float Stone to this Shaman, and then we'll Shaman for 5. So we grab two max elixirs. Let's actually Trainer's Mail first because we can grab things like that, which would take up slots in our max elixir, if you know what I mean. So let's attach this to Darkrai, and then let's max elixir. We hit the max elixir, very nice. And then let us max elixir again, and we hit the max elixir again, very nice. And then we're going to play N. And this will most likely be one of the last things we do this turn. I can Ultra Ball for something. I don't need to. So we're just going to pass. So we can probably get Double Dragon next turn. Start attacking with Giratina. Because, you know, although it doesn't do too much against this deck, I assume it might. I don't know. Tools might be important. Maybe he's running Bursting Balloons. He probably is running Bursting Balloons since he's doing Yveltal Break. I totally forget what that energy does. Okay. You get 2 damage counters on you if I attack the Yveltal. So that's very interesting. And we're seeing a switch out into Phantump. Are we going to see a pass here? Oh, well, I mean, he already attached to the Yveltal. So, I assume so. He grabbed a Psychic and a Darkness Energy there with Professor's Letter. And we top deck the Double Dragon, so that's kind of nice. Do we need to... We don't need to do anything with the Parallel City. I think we're pretty safe just to Chaos Wheel. And that the Chaos Wheel is kind of nice, I guess, for this deck because it's taking away their ability to attach dangerous energies, which would otherwise be kind of annoying, I suppose. We're seeing a Pokemon Fan Club, full art. Not that it matters. Oh, we're getting Darkrai and Yveltal, EXs. So he's got the cooler version of the Darkrai that I'm playing currently. Not that it's cooler, it's just... No, it's cooler. But let's see what we can do here. We can attach to Darkrai, and we might as well Lysander out. Let's take out this Darkrai. I feel like that's gonna be a problem. So let's Chaos Wheel. Alright, so let's see how he's going to respond here. He's going to... What will he do? We don't know. He's going to lay down Yveltal. I can't speak. Yveltal. He's going to play Pokemon Center Lady, which does save him from the next Chaos Wheel. But I would like to get like a Float Stone. You know, that would be nice. That is, I guess that is a card that I didn't put in this deck, is Olympia. I'm going to actually take the Versus Seeker. But yeah, I'm going to attach to one of the Darkrai, and I think I'm going to Versus Seeker here for N, even though it only gives me 5 cards, because I want a Float Stone. So let's see if we get one. Okay, we get 2 chances to get a Float Stone, so that's not bad at all. Trainer's Mail, and we do not get our Float Stone with the Trainer's Mail, so let's take the Versus Seeker, just so we don't draw it with the Acrobike. And then we Acrobike. Oh, we get an Escape Rope. Perfect. Yep, and then we Escape Rope. Because I want to start attacking with Dark Pulse. With Darkrai. And so that is a dead Yveltal. Yeah, that's 210 damage, so yeah. There's our second Lysander. So that's a very nice pull off of the prizes there. And he's bringing out his Yveltal Break. Oh, Skyla. And he's bringing out Lysander, which is interesting. It's always interesting to see someone Skyla for a supporter, because that just means they have no way to get to the supporter till next turn. I don't know. It's weird. But he attaches to that Darkrai. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill the Darkrai. Dark Pulse. Well, actually, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. You know what? Just for funsies, Dark Pulse. There we go. 250. There we go. That's better. Oh, we get another double dragon energy, so we can do 290 next turn. Maybe we can get a max elixir, start doing 300. And Lysander's out to Giratina. I'm not surprised, I guess. I shouldn't be surprised. So let's see what we can do here. Bring this out. And let's see what we got. We can... Let's lay another Darkrai down. How much is this doing? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Yeah. Okay. I had to recount there for a second for some reason. So it probably wasn't the smartest idea that I've had so far to bring out this specific one. I'm doing only 120, and I think Yveltal Break has definitely more than 120. But what we can do is we can bring out one of the Yveltal Breaks and like kind of stall a little bit, so we can go for Dark Pulse for almost knockout, pretty close to knockout. And we'll see how he's going to respond here. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's quite a few cards. If he ever gets down to maybe 2 prizes, it would be a good idea to end him. But then again, that doesn't do much for me. But we'll see here. We got a max elixir, which is nice. And so let's actually do some counting real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we still have 2 more darkness energies somewhere in the deck. But for now, I think we're just going to Dark Pulse. I think we should be okay. He's going to bring out the Yveltal and definitely kill us. But I think we should be okay. He's doing some overkill on that Yveltal. Oh, wait, it wasn't overkill. It just barely killed. That's okay. Definitely bring out the Darkrai. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're definitely going to Ultra Ball away Sycamore, and let's get rid of a Hex Maniac. We haven't needed it yet. Grab the Giratina. Play the Giratina. Attach to it. And now what are we doing? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, and that has 150, so that kind of stinks. But, and he says, well played. Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Can I do, oh my gosh. How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, I think he's getting end right now. Or hold on. Let me grab a Lysander, because I think the smarter idea is just to Lysander out this Yveltal and then hit it for Dark Pulse, because hit it with Dark Pulse, I should say, because then he has to have a Float Stone to retreat the Yveltal, or attach and retreat. Yeah, and he didn't have either of those options, so we do end up winning that match. Very cool. So let's get one more. That was kind of a long one, but it was still fun nonetheless. All right, 295 versus points too. Never been that quite that high up on the ladder in terms of points. Okay, so we have fighting and grass. So again, I don't know what this is. I always don't know what it is, but anyways, let's actually go first this time. I'm starting to think going first might actually be a better idea with this deck. Gotta start with the full art. You know, you gotta. Okay. I didn't. No. Well, I'm going first, so it doesn't matter if I bench that or not. I'll just bench it when it's my turn. Okay. So play Giratina, max elixir. We don't hit it. No. So let's Ultra Ball when I should have Trainer's Mailed first so I could grab a supporter, then Ultra Ball. That was bad play on my part, but that's okay. It's gonna happen. And yes, I'm going to draw till I have 6. Definitely. Alright, cool. So we get a... Let's actually attach to active, because I have a feeling that they're not quite going to be able to knock us out for a few turns here. Trainer's Mail. Can we... Yeah, let's Ultra Ball. And then let's definitely Ultra Ball. We can get rid of those supporters because we has Versus Seeker. Let's grab Shaman. And then let's Shaman for 4 again. So let's see what we get here. We grab another Darkness Energy. We have too many Darkness Energy right now. I'm just going to Sycamore them all away. I don't care. Because I want a Double Dragon. And there's my Double Dragon. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to Max Elixir. Again, we do hit it this time. Very nice. Again, if I was smart, I would have played Trainer's Mail first. But that's okay. Trainer's Mail. And we're grabbing that Acrobike. Always grabbing them Acrobikes with them Trainer's Mails. We're grabbing that Double Dragon. And then we're passing. So that was a pretty good first turn. We got 3 energy on the board, and, you know, Darkrai and 2 Giratinas, so. Oh no, Team Flare Grunt. That's not something that you usually see in, like, Yanmega, I don't think. So. And they're scouting, so they're looking at my hand, which is very interesting. So I'm gonna... I don't know if I should attach. This puts me in a predicament. I think I'm going to Super Rod some energies back in real quick. Because I think I'm going to end and try and... Well, I'm going to play Reverse Valley first. And then I'm going to end and try and get a Max Elixir. And we do not get a Max Elixir, but... However, we do grab some nice things. We don't... Yeah, let's actually attach to Darkrai. And because we could potentially win this turn. Potentially. So what we have to do is we have to Trainer's Mail. If we grabbed a Max Elixir and we hit it, we won. But that's okay. Let's grab the Versus Seeker. And then let us pass. So that Team Flare Grunt was very unfortunate. Oh, okay. So it's Yanmega Garchomp for some reason. So that's interesting. So we see the Yanmega. We see 5 cards in the hand. So he needs to play one more down, and he does. And he is doing 120 because we actually do have a tool attached to us. So that's a little unfortunate, but let's see what we get here. We got the Darkrai, and we can attach to this Darkrai, and we can Escape Rope, definitely. And there's not much else we need to do. I think I'm just going to Sycamore. You know, maybe hit some more energy, maybe hit some more Max Elixirs. Definitely hit some good stuff here. Max Elixir onto some Darkrai's here. And then do it again. Hit it again. And then we'll Dark Pulse for knockout. Nice. And off the prize we get Parallel City. That could potentially help because they're using grass types, and as you can see, the any damage done by attacks with this player's grass Pokemon do 20 less. So they have a Carbank. So I need a Hex. That's a thing I'm gonna need. So have I discarded it, or I haven't discarded it, so it's somewhere in there, so I gotta dig for it, which is slightly unfortunate. Let's see what we get here. And we get probably the worst thing we could draw, you know? So let's attach to this Giratina, and then let us... If we get a Versus Seeker, that works too. Oh, there's the Hex. There's the Hex. that was pretty great. And then we Dark Pulse. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Killing that Carbank. Okay, so we got a Yanmega now. And we got a Gibble on the bench. 4 cards in hand, so he can attack. But he's only doing 50. Rare Candying up to Garchomp. So, this reminds me of the deck I played like 2 days ago. Judging. Makes sense. Let's see what we grab off our 4 cards. We get a Giratina, we get a Double Dragon, which is kind of nice. Also kind of not, because we don't really want to attach it to that Giratina, because we don't need to. But, I mean, it makes Dark Pulse do more, so might as well, right? So, I'm thinking just straight up Dark Pulse, unless... Actually, it'd probably be smarter to Lysander out the Garchomp that can actually one-hit KO us and then kill it. Yeah, that's probably the smarter play. Awesome. We get a Float Stone, and how many... So we need... So this is a little unfortunate because there's only 1 Versus Seeker left, and we need that for Hex for the Carbank. I don't even know if it's in the deck. I guess we'll check with Ultra Ball next turn. So they're Assault Booming 450, and let's see if we can get a Versus Seeker somehow at some point. Let's discard those. Okay, so we can't get a Versus Seeker, which is very unfortunate. So what I'm going to end up having to do probably is like bait. Oh, well, I mean, I'm going to take a prize here. So hopefully I can get the Versus Seeker off the prize. Let's take this one. Oh, Floatstone. I should have taken the next one. So. Oh, he's level balling, man. He's level balling. Let's see how many cards. He has 35 cards in his deck. I have 6. But all of my last Versus Seeker is prized, so I do lose. I'm pretty sure. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe Garbodor would have been a good idea. Well, you know what? You heard it here first, folks. Garbodor in Darkrai Giratina Garbodor is actually a good idea. I'm going to do Dark Pulse for no reason. Yeah, nothing helps at this point. Because both Lysander's in the discard, and the Versus Seeker is in the prizes. So, at this point, we definitely lost. So I think I'll go ahead and concede. Unless there's something I'm forgetting. I don't think there is, though. If I could escape rope, which I can't, that would work, but I can't. And we draw, and we have our Fighting Fury Belt, and let's concede. That was a good game, though. Alright, Well, that was enough of Darkrai Giratina. Let let me know what you think, guys. I can't speak. Okay? But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think of the deck. It probably should have ran Garbodor. I can definitely see why now. Even though, Carbink isn't that common, um, there is Wailord. Well, Wailord's. Carbink's actually probably more common in standard than Wailord is. So that's completely fair. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.